All right, all right. So I hope you now know a little more about 98th percentile for the ones who did not know what 98th percentile does. And before we begin, here is calling all the parents. Children, I know your parents are really busy, but what I am about to tell is extremely important. So it will be really great if your parents could be here as well. All right, I can see some of the parents are here, but for the ones who are not, children, it will be great if you could get your parents. All right, I'll give you 1 minute to go get your parents. All right, it's going to be really important, and it'll be great if your parents could join you. All right, I can see some of the parents here. Hello, parents. Thank you for registering your children to 98 percentiles Math Kahoot, STAAR Math Kahoot. And now I want to get it out that we are going to be recording this session for quality and marketing purposes. We will share screenshots and snippets of this video on social media and other websites. All right, since we have that out of the way, let's talk about 98th percentile and in general STAAR Kahoot. As you all know what STAAR Kahoot is, what STAAR event actually is. It is Texas's state testing program. And now what STAAR Kahoot, 98th percentile STAAR Kahoot is, it is actually conducted to test children on their readiness in math and English and in reading. We are already done with the reading Kahoot, and today we'll be doing the math Kahoot. All right, there are plenty of benefits of joining STAAR Kahoot. To name a few, in the STAAR Kahoot, your children can identify their learning gaps and excel in the STAAR test, in the actual STAAR test. They can compete against peers across the state. This will enhance their focus and, of course, boost their confidence. This is going to be a great method to check their test readiness. And the best part is children can take home amazing awards and scholarship after this event. Speaking about awards and scholarships, the first place winner is going to take home for $75 Amazon gift card plus 100% scholarship for 12 weeks to 98th percentiles program. The second place winner is going to take home 80% scholarship for 12-week subscription to any one of our programs. And the third place winner is going to take home 50% scholarship for 12-week subscription to any one of our programs. So children can choose from math, English, coding, or public speaking. They can choose any one. All right, moving forward, these are the points related to the awards and scholarships. The awards and scholarships have to be availed within a maximum of 15 days of the event. The scholarships are applicable for subscribers, for new subscribers only, and not for any renewals. If a student has already won more than 2 awards and scholarships in the last 2 years, they are not eligible for a scholarship even if they win the contest. All right, since we have all of that now, moving forward, let me introduce you to your teacher for today. Your teacher for today is Ms. Vishali. She holds both a BSc and MSc degree in physics, along with a degree in education. Ms. Vishali loves imparting her knowledge in math to young children. She enjoys reading, journaling, music, and is also an avid traveler. All right, before we meet Ms. Vishali, I am going to explain how to join 98th percentile STAAR Kahoot. All right, there are primarily three steps to join Kahoot. The first step was to come to this meeting, which congratulations, you have successfully completed. The second step is to log on to kahoot.it. It is kahoot.it. And Ms. Vishali, after that, is going to share a game pin. And you need to put that game pin. But before that, I want all your children to have your unique Kahoot IDs. If you do not have your unique Kahoot IDs with you, please ask your parents for your unique Kahoot IDs. Your unique Kahoot IDs have been emailed to your parents on the registered email ID. All right. If you do not have your unique Kahoot IDs, you will be able to play the Kahoot, but you will not be eligible to claim the awards and prizes for the contest. All right. So I hope all your children have your unique Kahoot IDs. Let me see some thumbs up if you have your unique Kahoot IDs. All right. I see majority of your children have your unique Kahoot ID. That's great. That's amazing. And for the ones who do not, it'll be great if you could ask your parents. All right. Okay. So let's go to the third step. The third step is you'll need 2 devices to play Kahoot. first device in which we are speaking right now, you can see the questions and the options on your screen. And the second device, it could be your tablet or your phone, and you will see color coded options there, and you need to click on the correct color coded option. Now, it is extremely imperative and important that if at any time during the contest, the screen takes a little longer to load, do not refresh it. Do not refresh it, just stay on the screen and it will reload again. If you refresh your screen, you might get logged out and all your progress, you may lose all your progress. All right. So let's Kahoot. Over to you, Ms. Vishali.
Thank you so much, Ms. Agumani, for this warm welcome. Hello, children. I hope all of you are doing well and are as excited as I am for today's Kahoot. And as Ms. Agumani has already told you about everything, I won't be taking much time and I'll be sharing my screen with all of you. And let me know when you can see my screen. I need to see some thumbs up. Okay, great. I guess all of you can see my screen. So, okay, children, I'll be just starting now. And yes. As Ms. Agumani has already told you about that, you have to go to kahoot.id and then they will be asking you for a game pin where you have to enter the game pin, which is just loading on the screen. Keep seeing there. And after that, they'll be asking you for a username where you have to put your unique Kahoot ID and not your names or like any nicknames. Okay. Okay, it is loading, just taking a few seconds. Meanwhile, all of you can go to kahoot.it and get ready. Okay. No worries, no worries. It's taking a little longer, children. Don't panic, stay there.
That's completely all right. All you children can stay here and let's wait till the game pin loads. I hope all you children are extremely well prepared and all of you have some refreshments next to you. I hope all of you have water or things like that with you. It's going to be extremely amazing.
Okay.
All right. We seem to have been facing some technical difficulties. That's fine. That's fine.
Miss Vishali, it's fine. You can close this tab and reopen it again.
Okay.
All right. That's fine. That's fine. We can maybe, yeah, that's fine. Let's wait for Ms. Vishali to bring us to Kahoot once again.
Okay, so children, I'm sharing my screen again and yes, all of you can see my screen and there is this game pin which you have to enter. And again, you have to enter the unique Kahoot ID when they ask you for a username. Show me the thumbs up when you are all in and you have all entered the unique Kahoot ID and the game pin. Okay. I can see many of you have already entered. Okay. Well done, all of you. 15, 16, 17, Ahil, you want to say something? Okay.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I couldn't able to find my unique ID, ma'am. Can you resend it?
Okay, my team will be looking after it. Have you checked your email?
Yeah, to email. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, hi. Can you go to your inbox and type unique Kahoot ID in the search bar? I'm pretty sure you'll find it there.
No, ma'am.
You can't find it?
No, ma'am. Can you please resend it?
Rishabh, can you please send it to me on chat? Type your name, type your full name and send it to chat, please.
Yeah, sure. Student name, right?
That's correct.
Hi parents, everyone. I see majority of you are asking for the unique Kahoot IDs. I'm extremely sorry, but with the time constraint, we will not be able to help out each one of them. The instructions were given clearly in the email that you'll need to have the email Kahoot ID ready with you. So as of now, we will not be able to ask each one of you and write an email to every one of them. So what you can do is I can help you all navigate to the email ID. All you need to do is you need to open your email inbox, the email with which you registered for the contest. In the search bar, just type unique Kahoot ID. Uh, this is the first email that you have received up with us upon registration. The moment you registered, you would have got an email. Congratulations on successful registration. Here is your unique Kahoot ID. Second point, it's totally fine if students are not having the unique Kahoot ID. The primary purpose of today's event is to see how well prepared they are for the STAAR test. I mean, the gift coupon is just a token over there to make the competition a bit healthier. So students can still join with their actual names. That is totally fine. I hope you everyone understands because we need to, what we say, we need to respect each and every other participants also. And we have a second session for grade 4 after this. So once again, I'll repeat, you need to open your email inbox, the email ID with which you registered for the contest. I'm writing it in the chat. All you need to search for over there is unique Kahoot ID and you will get it over there.
Okay.
We'll
51 have
wait for
already
one more
entered.
minute for everyone to join in. Extremely sorry for the inconvenience. But yeah, let's focus on the prime objective to see how well prepared the students are. So that, yeah, okay, cool. We'll wait for one more minute. All the best, everyone. Thank you. Ms. Vaishali, we'll wait for one more minute for everyone to join, okay?
Okay, okay. Okay. Meanwhile, everyone is joining. I have few tips for all of you. The first tip is that read the questions carefully. Second is read the options as well very carefully. And third is value the clock. When I say value the clock, I also mean that time is one very important factor making you the winner for this contest. Okay. So as soon as you are done with solving a question, don't take any further seconds to submit your answer. Okay. And I guess, Parth, should we start it now?
We can wait for 10 more seconds and then we can begin.
Okay. Okay.
All the best, students. Have fun.
Okay, so I think majority of you have already joined it. Now I'm starting this, and all the best, children. And here we go. Okay, so children, brace yourselves, get your pen and paper and everything ready. Okay, so the first question. Again, read the questions and answers carefully, children. The first question is, Felice has 5 bags of marbles that have 18 marbles each. He also has 3 bags of marbles that have 13 marbles each. What is the total number of marbles in these bags? You have 4 options: 194, 47, 129, and 90. I repeat, read the questions carefully. And yes. Okay, so many of you have gotten it correct and some of you have gotten it wrong. Let me show you what the question was. The question was, Willis has 5 bags of marbles that have 18 marbles each. He also has 3 bags of marbles that have 13 marbles each. So what I had to do, I had to first 18 times 5, that would be 90. And then I had 13 times 3, that would be 39. And then I had to add both these numbers to get my answer. And that was answer 3, 129. I hope this is clear to all of you now. Okay, so let's get going. This is the scoreboard. You have many more questions to go, children. And again, pay attention to the clock. Okay, so the next question. Each question has the same number of granola bars. What is the total number of granola bars in 4 boxes? This is the question and the options are loading. Okay, again, you have to find granola bars in 4 boxes. You have 4 options given: 124 because 128 minus 4 is 124, and then 48 because 16 times 3 is 48, and third 96 because 128 minus 32 is 96, and fourth 64 because 16 times 4 is 64. Okay, so majority of you have gotten it correct. Fourth was the right answer because 64, because 16 times 4 is 64. Okay, so here we go for the next question. Scoreboard looks like this now. Okay. The third question, children. Again, read the questions and answers carefully. Vandra sold the following number of light bulbs during 3 months at a store. She sold 573 light bulbs in January, 822 light bulbs in February, and 738 light bulbs in March. How many light bulbs did Vandra sell during these 3 months? You have to tell me the total number of light bulbs Vandra sold in these 3 months. You have 4 options: 2023, 2133, 2223, and 2033. And again, majority have gotten it correct. Let me tell you what we had to do. We have like 3 numbers here. She sold 573 in January, 822 in February, and 738 in March. So what you have to do, you have to just simply add all these numbers to get the final answer. And that is answer 2, B, option 2133. Okay. So let's go ahead, children. And the scoreboard looks like this now. There are many more questions that we have, and you can still buckle up. Okay. Let's go ahead. The 4th question, children. So what number does point L best represent on the number line below? There is some point L, and you have to tell that what number this point L represents on the number line. It's loading. Okay. So you have this number line and you have 4 options. You have to tell me that what is the best it represents out of these 4 options. Fourteen seconds, children. And okay, what many of you have gotten it correct. Let me show you what the question was again. So this was my number line, right? And I had to tell that what point this L represents, right? So if I can say this is my 19, right? So another big bar will be 20, and this will be my 21. So the point lies between 20 and 21. So the number has to be bigger than 20 and smaller than 21. And since it is the third part here, right? So this will be 3/4. And option C was correct for it. I hope it is clear to all of you now. Okay, so let's go ahead for the next question. Scoreboard looks like this now. All of you, I'm seeing a different name at the top, and that is a very healthy competition going on. I'm totally loving it, and I would again tell you guys to read the questions carefully and read the options again carefully. Okay, the next question. So the graph below shows the number of each kind of animal on a farm. The bar for the number of cows on the farm is missing. There is a total of 82 animals on the farm. Which bar completes the graph? There are 4 options for this bar, for the bar of cow, and you have to tell me that which of these bar is correct. Total animals are given and other categories are also given. Okay, so this was one question where I have got many wrong answers and very few right answers. So let's do it together. So what they're saying in the graph below shows the number of each kind of animal on a farm. The bar for the number of cows on the farm is missing, right? And the total number of animals has been given to me. So what you had to do, you had to find out that how many horses are there. If you see this point is like 22, right? So below it will be 21. And then here this will be, the middle point of this will be 40. And this is a bit above 14. So this is 15. And then we had chicken, which is exactly in the middle of 16 and 12. So that would be my 14. And then cow is missing, obviously. Then sheep was like exactly 22, which was exactly between 20 and 24. So what you had to do, you had to add all these numbers, 21 plus 15 plus 14 plus 22, and then you had to deduct this total, which is 72 from 82. So 82 minus 72 will be 10. So option 3 shows the cow as 10. So that was my correct answer. I hope this is clear to all of you now. Let's go ahead. There are many questions remaining, children. Okay, so the scoreboard again changed. Interesting, interesting. So let's go ahead for the next question. Okay, so N has clovers with different number of leaves. What part of this group of clovers has exactly 3 leaves? The image is loading. Meanwhile, you can read the question carefully. Okay, so this is the image. And you have to tell me that how many clovers have exactly 3 leaves. You have 4 options, 2 out of 10, 1 out of 8, 2 out of 8, and 8 out of 10. Seconds, 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, 0. Okay, so majority of you have gotten it correct, and a few of you have gotten it wrong. So if you can count, there are like total of 8 clovers which have exactly 3 leaves, and 2 don't have it, and there are total of 10 clovers. So 8 out of 10 was the right answer for this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, the scoreboard again. Okay, this time it remains the same. No worries, no worries. Many questions to go. Let's go ahead. Okay, so the clock shows the time that Reid started and finished the class. Which digital clock shows a time when Reid was in class? There are 2 clocks. One shows when he started, other shows when he finished. So you have to tell me that which of these digital clock shows a time when Reid was in the class. You have 4 options right there on screens. See both the clocks carefully, children. Seconds, 3 seconds, 1 and 0. Wow. Okay, this question almost all of you got correct. Second was my correct answer, which is 10:41. Why? Because I'm joining the class at 10:35 and leaving the class at 11:15. So the only correct and suitable option was 10:41, children. Okay. So let's see the scoreboard. And it again remained the same. There are still many questions. Let's go ahead. Eighth question. Carl arranged 9 rows of bricks to make a walkway. Each row has 56 bricks. How many bricks did he arrange? Read the question carefully. He arranged 9 rows of bricks to make a walkway. Each row has 56 bricks. How many bricks did he arrange? And you have 4 options again: 504, 495, 904, and 454. 30 seconds remaining. Seconds. Okay, so majority of you have gotten it correct and a few of you have gotten it wrong. So the question was that how he had to arrange. You had to simply multiply it. Okay, you had to simply multiply it to get the answer, and the correct answer was 504, children. Okay, now I think the scoreboard changed again. Interesting. Let's go ahead for the 9th question, children. There are many more questions. You can still be there on top. Don't lose your hope. So Nelly will arrange 22 mirrors on 2 shelves in a store equally. How many mirrors will be on the each of the shelves? Okay, there are a total of 22 mirrors that he has to arrange on 2 shelves. So how many mirrors will be there on each of the shelves? You have to choose the correct option and also the reasoning for that answer, like how we find the answer. You have 4 options. Seconds remaining. And okay, most of you got it right. And okay, so let me just, there were total of 22 mirrors and we had 2 shells. What I do, I'll divide 22 by 2 to get my final answer, that is 11, children. Okay, so let's go ahead. The scoreboard. You're not even half the way, children, so don't lose hope. You can be there on top. 10th question. So the table below shows the total number of rulers in different number of boxes. Number of boxes are given and the total number of rulers are given. There is an equal number of rulers in each box. Which number sentence shows to find the total number of rulers in 5 boxes? There are 4 options again. 5 plus 36, 41. 5 times 9, 45. 5 plus 24, 29. And 5 times 12, 60. Seconds. Okay, that's a wow. Most of you have gotten it correct. Let's go ahead. And the scoreboard, same as before. Next question, children. Okay, so the shaded rectangle on the grid represents the card. What is the area of this card in square centimeters? Pay attention, they're talking about the shaded rectangle on the grid. And you have to find the area of the card. There are 4 options: 18, 36, 81, and 90. Again, 43 of you have gotten it correct. Let me tell you how we had to do it. Like, we had to count these units. And if you see, there are total of 9 units here. Total of 9 here, and we have 9 here. So what I had to do, I had to do 9 times 9. That would be 81 square centimeters. That is my final area. Okay. Okay, so let's go for the next question. Okay, question number 12. So an ant crawled 2/8 yards from an ant mound. On which number line does point A represent it? There are going to be 4 options, and you have to tell me on which number line does point A represent it. Okay, so many of you have gotten it correct. If you see for the last option, if you count these numbers, we had to kind of, tell that where the point, where the ant will be. And the ant has covered 2/8 yards. So I had to count these parts: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total parts. And the 2/8 is where the ant is. So my 4th option was correct for this one. Okay, so let's go for the next question. Okay, the scoreboard changed again. The next question, everyone. Thirteen question, we have already covered 50% of the questions. So there are two lions at a zoo. The younger one is 379 pounds and the older one is 514 pounds. What is the difference? There are two lions at the zoo. The weight of first is 379 pounds and the second, you have to tell the difference of both these weights. Four options are being given again: 235, 135, 265 lb and 145 lb. Okay, so most of you have got it correct. Well done. Let's go ahead. The next question. Question number 14. I hope all of you are reading these questions carefully. So Irene has a group of counters as shown. Which two fractions can represent the black counters in the group? Which two fractions can represent the black counters in the group? You have four options: 2 6, 2 8, 1 4 and 2 8, 1 4 and 2 4, 1 3 and 2 6. Seconds. And majority of you have gotten it correct again. Let's go ahead. And the scoreboard for everyone. Those who are not seeing themselves in the top 3, you still have time. There are 10 questions left. And here we go for the 15th question. So a cafeteria sold a total of 513 drinks on Wednesday. The table shows the number of each type of drink that was sold. The number of bottles of milk is missing from the table. You have to tell me which set of equation can be used to find the number of bottles of the milk sold. There are 4 equations. You have to tell me that which equation is correct to find the milk bottles. Seven seconds remaining. Okay, so most of you have gotten it correct. What we had to do, we had to add these numbers 172 and 263 first, and then I had to subtract the total from 513 drinks, which is my total number of drinks which were sold. Okay, so let's go ahead. And the scoreboard, okay, someone else is at the top now. Great, let's go ahead. 8 questions are still there. Don't get disheartened and keep trying, all of you. The pictograph shows the number of each type of balloon animal a clone made on Tuesday. The dog, the monkey, the rabbit, and the bear. Which table correctly represents the data if each balloon means 2 animals? One balloon means 2 animals, and accordingly you have to tell me that which table correctly represents the data. There are 4 tables given to you. Okay, so majority of you gotten it correct. So what I had to do, I had to multiply these numbers, these many balloons that you were seeing in the image by 2 to get my final answer. So option B was correct for this. And let's go ahead. The scoreboard is interesting, looking very interesting. There are some people who are like constantly there fighting with each other to be at top. And keep trying, all of you. Let's go ahead. 17th question. So a softball team played in 6 tournaments. They paid $95 to play in each tournament. What was the total amount paid? They played in 6 tournaments and the amount paid for each tournament was $95. What was the total amount paid? You have 4 options: $570, $540, $104, $101, and $480. Seventeen seconds. Seconds. And yes. Wow, all of you, most of you have gotten it right. Well done, well done. Let's see the scoreboard. And again, I think it's the same scoreboard we had the last time. No worries, many questions there. Let's go for the next question. Question number 18. There's 6 more questions to go, children. This can still change the game. Read the questions, read the answers, options carefully. Okay, so the models shown are the same size. Each model is divided into equal size parts and is shaded to represent a fraction. Which statement is true? You have to tell me that which of these statements is true. There are 4 statements given on the basis of these 2 models above. With the correct reasoning. Ten seconds remaining. Okay, so some of you have gotten it correct and some of you have gotten it wrong. So the correct reasoning was that 6/8 is smaller than 8/8 because 6 out of 8 parts is less than 8 out of 8 parts. Okay, so let's go ahead. And the scoreboard remains the same. Question number 19 for all of you. Enjoy the process, enjoy these questions. These are making you ready for the STAAR test that you're gonna have soon. Okay, so each day a bakery makes cookies and muffins. The number of cookies that bakery makes is always 12 more than the number of muffins it makes. Which table shows the relationship between the number of muffins and the number of cookies this bakery makes? You have 4 tables. You have to tell me that which of these tables show the relationship between the number of muffins and the number of cookies. And they have told that the number of cookies that bakery makes is always 12 more than the number of muffins it makes. Okay, so many of you gotten it right. So as they said that the number of cookies are always 12 more than the number of muffins they make. So if you see the first table, you can see there is a difference of 12 in each of these sets, right? So that was my correct answer. Let's go ahead for the next question. Question number 20th, and the scoreboard remains the same. Yes. Okay, children, question number 20th. Okay, so Cassandra used all the balloons in 11 packages to decorate for a party. There were 6 balloons in each package. Half of the balloons in each package were red. Which equation can be used to find the total number of red balloons Cassandra used? "18 seconds, you have 4 options. You have to tell me the correct equation that can be used to find the total number of red balloons Cassandra used. Red balloons. Again, I think majority have gotten it right. So obviously first I had to multiply the packages by the number of balloons, and then I had to divide it by 2. Why? Because each packet has half of the balloons as red, right? So I'll be dividing the final product or the multiplication by 2 to get my final answer. So equation 2 or the option 2 was correct for this one. Let's go ahead. Okay. Question number 21. It's loading. Okay, so the objects shown can be classified into groups based on their shapes. Which table best represents the classification for these objects? There are 4 objects out there. You have to tell me which table represents the classification for these objects. "18 seconds. Okay, so many of you have gotten it correct, but some of you have gotten it wrong. So let me explain it to you. So if you can see, there are a total of 4 objects out there, and I had to tell that what is the correct classification. So if you see the toolbox and the eraser, you can come to a conclusion. Both these images objects are like having 3D dimensions. Like you can see the length, the width, and the height as well. Also, these objects are having edges. That means it is a prism. At the same time, the can and the drum are cylindrical in shape. So the third option was correct for it. Okay, so the next question, and the scoreboard looks like this. It has changed, which is interesting. We still have 3 questions to go. Question number 22nd, children. Okay, so Hector played a game 14 times. Each time he played, he threw 4 red balls and 3 green balls at a target. What was the total number of balls Hector threw at the target? You have 4 options: 21, 68, 98, and 46. He played the game 14 times. "20 seconds. And majority of you have gotten it correct. So let's go ahead for the next question. Question number 23rd, and that is also our second last question for today's Kahoot. The question is, which list matches the data in the bar graph? Okay, there is a bar graph and there is data given. You have to tell me that which of these tables are the right data for the bar graph. There are 4 options. Read them carefully and tell me that which of these is correct. "20 seconds. Okay, I think many of you have gotten it wrong. So let me help you all with this one. So if you see the media, so Jeff has gotten exactly 6, right? And if you see for MBA, it is 24. Now, if you see for Gary, that is between 6 and 12, right? So for 6 and 12, there are a total of, if you count the middle of 6 and 12 will be 9, right? So that will be 9. And for Farah, I have exactly between 12 and 18. So the middle point of 12 and 18 is gonna be 15. And again, for Steve, I have 18 and 24, middle of 18 and 24, and that's gonna be my 21. So that's how you have to do it. So option 3rd is correct for this one. Let's go ahead, and we have our last question for today's Kahoot, children. And this is how the scoreboard looks. Some changes again. Last question, or I should say the game changer. Let's go ahead. Okay. They're asking that which comparison is true? Which comparison is true? You have 4 options. 68 is greater than 649. 571 is greater than 582. 730 is lesser than 806. And 709 is lesser than 692. You have to tell me which of these comparison is correct. 30 seconds. And we are done with today's Kahoot. And yes, most of you have gotten it right. Amazing, amazing. Now let's see the final scoreboard, children. Okay. Okay, the third spot we have Thanik 527Z. At first, 191 with 119, Satish 921Z. And the second spot we have Ikraza 173Z. Okay, so I hope all of you enjoyed this Kahoot today. I loved it playing with you, all of you, and I hope all of you to see all of you in my classes. And now I'll ask my team to match these unique Kahoot IDs with the real names, and we'll call Miss Agumani to take this session forward from here. Bye everyone, I loved playing it, and I hope you are better ready for the Kahoot now. Bye. Over to you, Miss Agumani.
Hi everybody. That was a lovely session, Miss Vishali. That was really well executed. I hope all you children had a lot of fun. And Mr. Parth will now be matching the unique Kahoot IDs with the student names. And I hope you all had a great time, and you must be really exhausted and tired. You can have a sip of your water or juice or anything of that sort. And while you're at it, let's watch this amazing video about 98th percentile once again. And I urge you students to stay with us till the very end, because there is something really special for all you lovely children. We have a very special surprise and also participation certificates for each and every one of you. All right. So there's a lot to be won with 98th percentile, and you can take home amazing gifts with us as well. All right, let's go. Okay. So I think we are ready with the winners. Drum rolls, please. Drum rolls, everybody. And the winners are, first place winner is Ishan, whose unique code ID is SATISH921Z. The second place winner is Shaurya, ECRSHA173Z. And the third place winner is Nikhil, BHANIK527Z. All right, congratulations to the top 3 placeholders. Everybody else, congratulations to you as well. I hope you enjoyed this contest really, really well. And this is going to be a really good test for your preparedness and readiness in the actual test. All right, so I think we have all the winners pinned to our screen. Let's begin with Ishan. Hi, Ishan. How are you? Can you unmute yourself?
Good.
Yeah. Hi, Ishan. How are you? Do you like the contest?
Yeah, it's my first time winning.
It's your first time winning? Wow, you really prepared really, really well. You won. How does it feel?
Good. I love math.
You love math? All right. That's something you don't get to hear quite often. All right. Congratulations, Ishan. You will soon be receiving correspondence from 98th percentile on your registered email ID. In the email, you will find the link. This is for everybody, all the winners. You will soon be finding correspondence with 98th percentile. And in the email, there will be a link to book your interview with me. Post your interview, you will get your rewards and scholarships. Does that sound good? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, Ishan, I'll see you very soon. All right, let's speak to you, Shara. Hi, Shara.
Hi, ma'am.
How are you, Shara?
Fine, ma'am.
Fine. All right. So you, Shara, now you know the process. You'll soon be receiving correspondence, and let's speak in the interview. All right. And I hope you're really excited that you won second position.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you are. Are you very happy?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. All right. That's great. And all right. So Nikhil, let's talk to you, Nikhil. Hi, Nikhil.
Hi.
How does it feel?
It feels pretty good. I'm
Feels
glad
very
I
good?
got this and I managed to get on the podium.
Yeah, it feels nice, right? Safe to say math is your favorite subject.
Yeah, math is my favorite subject.
All right, great, great. So we have so many math enthusiasts with us today. All right, Nikhil, so you know the process now. You'll soon be receiving correspondence with from 98th percentile, and you need to book your interview within the first 15 days. All right? Okay,
Okay.
I'll see you there. I'll see you at the interview. And for all the other participants, for everybody else, you will soon be, please stay here, stay with us till the very end. I will be sharing your winners, your participation certificates. All right, so the link to your participation certificate is being shared to you in the chat now. All right, so this is your participation certificate. I urge all you lovely children to click on this form and fill your participation certificate. Yeah, right? All right, so at 98th percentile, we come up with regular digital events. Do stay tuned with 98th percentile on our website, official website, which is 98thpercentile.com. And you can stay updated with all the amazing events that we come up with. So I hope this was a great test for all of you, and all of you are going to score really, really well in the STAAR Kahoot, in the STAAR test, in the STAAR actual test. All right, I'll see you all in the next event. Bye, everybody.
What? Oh.
Whatever you feel.